Let's see who Winslow
Never
is.
seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice
I like his
family,
hat.
let me welcome you to where am I again?
I've been asking myself that same question.
Oh, I ask myself questions all the time. For example, why do we spend money on these fancy latrines when we have a perfectly good wall outside?
Because not everybody can piss standing up. You might be onto something.
What can I say? I was blessed with a gift of insight.
You're as dumb as
I'd
me.
have made a fine administrator if I weren't a lowly cannery worker. Being a cannery worker has its perks, though. I'm encouraged to imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even got myself a tidy little injury discount.
You were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
Wonderful. You sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
I like you,
Hey,
Winslow.
it's the visitor. Come back for another round?
How's the hand?
Numb to the bone thanks to zero-G brew. Zero-G brew. It's an ale that's good for what ails you.
Ooh.
What do you think you're doing? Sorry for the misunderstanding.
Oh, it's a diamondy thingy as well. T&L stun baton popular among the colony's law enforcement and those who steal from them. I guess it's electricity, then? It's got an electricity icon. Ooh, tasery. Holster? Bzz, bzz, bzz. What's this? Ooh, a pickaxe. And a grenade launcher. What the crap? Yeah, I was saying I wanted grenades. The widest physical blast damage that bits can buy. And he uses heavy. Ooh. And I have a lot of heavy now. Damn, that's cool. Pickaxe. It's like a spike with a handle. Exactly like that. Nice. 48? What the crap? Oh my god. This is amazing. What was the damage on this? 84? Dude, holy shit, it hits harder than a sniper rifle. Well, you know, it's a grenade launcher. Oh, and 28 more shots for it. Awesome.
I don't know you.
I don't know you either. Hi. Hi, I'm V-Dub.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking
You're kind of
establishment.
bloodshot there, lady.
We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
You work too hard. What? Okay. Loyal, hard-working. So you're not going to serve me a drink? Something going on here I should know about? And what a fine establishment it is. Yeah, I'll try and be charming.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles.
Tiles? Wasn't it a wood
Guess
floor?
I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Okay. What about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas. even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
What's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Okay. I'm not persuasive enough. Guess I'll go, yeah, I guess not.
Will there be anything else?
What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I'm not joking. My escape pod landed in the hills on top of a guy.
Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some zero-G. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
Are you afraid to go outside? Like, do you stay in your bar all day? And night?
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be,
you have
learning
fun.
Things I've got no right to know. People will talk.
About how much fun you had. Come with
Won't
me.
ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
It's a mistake. You're living your life on everyone else's terms.
There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous? I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Wanted Gulamin Gil Antrim from the Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, writ of execution, effective immediately for Gulamin Antrim. Former Spacer's Choice associate mechanic terminated from his position and escorted from Edgewater on grounds of unauthorized use of adrenatime. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, theft and unauthorized use of medical supplies. Generous bounty, payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. See Constable Reyes for details. Okay. Bertie Cotton. Former vicar stationed in Edgewater Vicarage. No longer in good standing with Halcyon Branch Order of Scientific Inquiry, at large and dangerous. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, sedition, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. Okay. What about this one? Doc Mabel Burgess, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, a writ of execution, blah, 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 blah. Condemned on charges of dereliction of duty, disappeared from Edgewater with 2 parcels of adrenatime, at large and dangerous. Murder, vandalism, unlicensed practice of medicine on seditious criminals. Can't speak.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
I like your
At
goggles.
least you got your health.
And your goggles. I'm gonna pickpocket you.
Huh?
Huh?
What do you
God
think?
damn it, where'd you come from? Any junk I can loot? Ah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Gotta be careful. Wonder if I could get the angle right and pickpocket this guy. Can I get the angle weird and perfect? Ah! Eat shit. What's in here? Free stuff. What is this? Use a terminal. Oh, I can't take that hammer? Damn it. Oh, I want all these tools to be weapons. It's like a power armor station from Fallout. When life gives you lemons, consider a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. Maintenance things. Trouble tickets. Okay. Loader fails on startup. Turn on engine, turn it, kick it, curse injured toes. After a minimum of 8 steps, try it again. It makes a rattling noise. Dang it, Clancy, I just got back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Not only that got you on feet, but you know what I mean. Sounds like it's stators. Oh, like stabilizer? Wait. Stators? What the fuck is that? Clancy's guts got caught and all pulled out, likely on account of somebody trying to restart him over and over again. Need to rewind all the coiling in number 4. K stator's working, but there's something else off. Have to wait until it's quiet and spin him up for a listen. Failure of main cannery production line at heat processing. Start it up. Observe. First batch. Loud popping noises. Smoke. Smell of burned salt tuna. Overheat klaxon on monitor 6. Flame jets from exhaust ports. Automatic shutdown. Likely's not. Best got indigestion from being made to eat something she ain't made to. Again, heading over now. This issue has been open for 0 days. Damned mechanicals. Priority low. Okay. Look northwise. I said look northwise. Blasted useless translator. Near scrap pile. Could be northeast from town, I guess. Observe mechanical clanking about all menacing like, see it? It's right there. Is that the guy I told to, like, get whacked on the head? Yeah. I could use this workbench. Fix up my stuff. What does that put on it? Does that put a top hat on it? Oh my god, it puts a top hat on it. Oh my god. That's amazing. Does it turns it into the it turns the head into the moon guy, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh my god, it's Moon Man. Get mooned, motherfucker. Oh my god, look at his demon moon face. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yes, I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Okay. I'll steal all your shit while you're looking at the wall. Also, I'm going to pick your asshole. Right in that asshole. Let's not steal that. Don't want to screw up the quest. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Where? Where?
Wait a second. I heard marauders don't talk much. You can talk just fine. Mr. Thompson sent you to put the fear in me?
I guess
Well,
I
you
do
tell
talk
Mr.
kind of
Thompson
fine
I'll
compared
be right
to you.
at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's
You
old
sure your
Abernathy.
nostrils look pretty green, plagued man? I heard you muttering to yourself, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that one.
Didn't nobody ever tell you to never impress yourself between a man and his muttering? Which is, by the way, a normal and healthy mode of expression.
No, you're crazy. You mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Get away from me, leper! Why not, put a sign over your door or something, or at least cover your mouth. And just why not? I know why not. Everybody been talking about plague, but whatever.
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for
Hale?
hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man.
Yeah, what do you need?
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's
Okay.
a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I probably would have stolen that already had I been to that place. So I'll do it. Well, let me ask questions too.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah, just buy it.
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
The company won't treat you because you're already sick. Wait. Why can I say he doesn't look a day over 90? I don't know. I'm going to pick that
Tell
up.
myself the same thing every morning. You seen those young workers at the cannery? What with their unbent spines and twisty knee joints? I can't compete with that.
I assume there are guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Look at that reflection of him there. I just noticed it. It's nice. The angle is wrong, but it's nice. Yeah. Yeah, marauders.
I have it
whatever.
on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Okay.
So you'll do it then?
Yeah.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Yeah, you're risking a lot.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up.
Oh,
Could have
no.
gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I don't want to ask about that yet.
Somebody's been running around talking about the Hope. Wonder if that's a new drug of some kind.
It's the ship I was on. I guess I can only ask that now.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up.
Yeah?
He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Okay. Bye.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
What? How do you know?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy.
How?
I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's a hippo what?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
You see how fucked up his eyes were, though? He needs something. What do you need it
I probably
for, though?
shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
That's not shady at all.
I'm doing right by the town, I'll tell you that much. You bring me that medicine, and I'll see that it goes to the right people.
Alright.
That's all I can ask of you. Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Ha! I stole your $3. What you gonna do about it? What's this place? The Constable? It's the cops, huh? Bypass shunts. Energy cells. I can go in there. Phineas Wells, for various crimes in violation of board policy, including any and all of the following: sedition, forgery, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property. What you got for me to steal? Shotgun, okay. This gun keeps the peace as well as a mock apple keeps the doctor away, which is not at all.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Let me ask questions.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Okay. Who do you work for?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
Okay. Who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
Okay. So you're a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Okay. What about Phineas?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
He's a scientist. Looks like there's a bounty on his head. Shot me to space. I landed here. Ask about the bounty,
You're correct.
I guess.
An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
Never mind.
Something to report?
Don't want to say that other stuff. More
As
questions.
long as your questions fall within the acceptable.
Yeah.
If this...
Sounds like slavery.
Careful, stranger. Talk like that comes dangerously close to sedition.
Good. One other thing.
Something to report?
Marauder problems.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out
Somewhat.
for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Some of you may remember Gil Anthrum from his days in the cannery. Please be advised that Spacer's Choice no longer recognizes Mr. Antrim as a member of its valued family. Spacer's Choice advises its workers in good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves of any sympathy, allegiance, or memory towards Mr. Antrim. Okay. Doc Maybell. Department of Retirement, Termination, Restitution has filed a writ of execution for Doc Maybell Burgess, effective immediately. 3 counts of larceny, parcels of adrenal time. Okay, this last one. Wait, the order of scientific areas declined a response. Okay, writ of execution. Okay, purging. Blah 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 blah. Okay. That activate these closed bounties. None? Okay. So, do I have those bounties? Okay. There we go. Yeah, I can go get them. They'll be marked on the map, I guess. Wait. What? There's a botched section of my quests? That's cool. Wait, what if I point your own gun in your face? You like that?
Put that down, are you crazy?
Welcome, Holcomb Robert. Enter keyword for record search or hold down Control-Alt-F-Z enter to compose a new entry. Open last search. Indumati? 2 records found. First entry. Indumati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me, and I'll look up and think of you. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love, perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her, and it was the only time she stopped crying. Indumati. Okay, Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Open last entry. I sat up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plagued? Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
You moron.
Wasn't that Wilson at the bar? Is he still there, or are they talking about him?
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
Or was that Winslow? I forget. Yeah, Winslow, not Wilson. Okay. Small wooden music box. Music box plays the happy Sisty Pig when its lid is open. Consider yourself earwormed. Wait, I wonder. Can I drop it? And then pick it back up and hear the noise again? Yep. Okay, let's go on this part. Lost and found. Found one left hand, severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. Loose slips, pink slips. Bard. What's that? Okay. Mag pick. Tremor cleaver. What dat? Oops. Diamond again. Ooh, 66 damage. That's good. It's not the best cleaver, it's the weight. It is the best cleaver. Its throbbing blade will pulsate its way into even the most recalcitrant dissident. Recalcitrant? What the fuck does that mean? Ah, it means uncooperative, basically. Oh. Chainsaw axe. Oh my god. That is awesome. Power regulator? Ah! Fuck! Oh. Okay, it's electrocuted. It's the thing I need for my ship. Can I turn off the power? Oh, maybe right here? Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Chaw while you wait. Okay. Geothermal facility. Emerald Vale region is powered by the Spacer's Choice Geothermal Facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Best you can afford. Return to route. Disengage power regulator. I don't know if that's gonna fuck anything up, like quest-wise, so we'll see. Let me, save first. Nope. Unable to comply. The power regulator unit may not be disengaged while the transformer is active. How do I shut it down then? Transformer shutdown protocol is non-operational. In compliance with the Spacer's Choice engineering and development policies, shutdown protocols have been disabled on all transformers. This is to prevent illegal tampering, upgrading, or theft of proprietary technology. Please avoid attempting to modify or tamper with Spacer's Choice electrical transforming while power is active. Doing so may lead to death, catastrophic injury, and irreparable damage to the transformer. Okay. Guess I gotta get an engineer to do it for me or something? Aha! All of the stealings is mine. Everything belongs to me. Damn it! Just throwing the rats in there? I'll talk to you later. Messages. Welcome. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstances, distribute your ration of medicine to any other worker. We're all in this together. Personal files. Last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work. Show up. Wear a smile and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Guessing you're the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
I'm here for your gravesite fees.
Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Why? You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fee?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
So this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough losing your family.
Eugene wasn't family.
You were his closest living relative, though. Oh yeah, that's an awful thing to say about your closest relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What are they gonna do, arrest his corpse? Vandalism, huh? Did you have to clean bits of him off the wall or something? Yeah.
First of all, that's a horrible thing to say. Secondly, yes, we did. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would've? You didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Alright, I'll let you get back to it.
Somebody's been spinning a tale about a lost colony ship. Talk like that'll get you reported real quick.
I'd like to talk about Eugene.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
Letter to Conrad? I don't remember this. Okay.
Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence?
Oh, the gold teeth thing. I do what I want.
Yeah? Well, disabuse yourself of any clever notions involving extortion. I'll have you know nothing I wrote in that letter was unlawful. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you. What's on your mind? Yeah?
I wonder if I screwed that up. Whoa. Ow. You don't have a gun, buddy. And you bugged out on that ladder over there. You just gonna stand there? See if I can pick you fast enough. Nope. Where you gonna go, Mr. Fake Gun? Somewhere where I can steal from you? Maybe. He's spotting me, but not quick enough. Actually, too quick.
What do you think you're doing?
No, nothing. Never mind. Whatever I want.
Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
Pick up Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2. Alright, yeah. Can I read it? Oh, it's a quest thing. Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2, a dense technical primer on mechanical engineering published by Spacer's Choice. This volume describes the process of repairing and dismantling common models of auto-mechanical workers. And these gravesite fees. Oh, there's stuff about it. Inspect? I still can't rotate things the way I want in this game. Oh my god. Everything's always fucking sideways. Company notifications. An Office of Reed Tobbs and Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers, we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medical to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Oops. I only find gourmet. Where's the deluxe one? Kick me. Yeah, steal the kick me sign. Yeah. Damn it. Oh, it's a quest item. Mean, but funny. This might look nice in one of your crew's rooms on the Unreliable. Oh. Okay. I wonder if one of the crew members, I end up not liking them, if I can choose to put it in their room or put it on their back or something. You're encumbered from carrying too many items. You cannot sprint or fast travel while encumbered. Sell, drop, or break down items in your inventory to reduce your carry weight. Your carry weight is displayed on the top left of the ledger. Spacer's Choice commends you for putting company profits ahead of your spinal health. Logs. Schedule your sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman and/or supervisor. Be considerate towards other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. Try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. Oh man, I'm slow. I'm gonna have to sell crap. Ooh, I like this elevator music.
Miss Holcomb, I need to explain this. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
The rats, right?
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
It's the rats. Can I loot anything first?
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Must be the town boss. Oh, I'll wait until you're finished. There we go.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish.
Like her
I can
goggles.
bandage her up and what all, but she's
And
just
her headband.
old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Introductions, yeah.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Yeah, I need power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running.
Yeah, I did that earlier. Ah! Fuck!
His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Yeah, by mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Oh, squatters? You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters.
Oh.
Former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I don't blame them for leaving.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard.
Oh.
My hope is that by
Okay.
cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Oh, so trick them instead of just stealing it. How will I recognize her?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay. What if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
I won't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide.
Oh, you're a companion.
I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Hell yeah.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. Ooh, yeah! You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the Inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the Companion Ledger. Okay. Some people may require completing another quest before they will assist you. You can check your quest log for dependencies. Okay, oops. I think I have the thing in my, like, determination or inspiration or whatever. Yeah, special attacks. Companions kill an enemy, party gains critical chance. Yeah, I don't see any reason to buff this beyond that.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay. Yeah, that was the ability. Oh my god. This thing is so powerful. Do I have to heal her? Reed's key, okay. So what's in here? Some mods. A terminal. Business formal bowler hat. Cool. Okay, well, we're not going to do this. We'll probably do something that gets us in there later.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk?
Yeah.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
Oh, I do.
It's just...
I already gave you armor.
Mr. Thompson has his own
and a
view
gun.
on matters. On account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
I wouldn't be this heavily armed. Let's move. Okay. Yeah, he didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul.
He ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just...
Really?
He doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
This town has issues. Did you know this Adelaide Reed mentioned? Yeah, I don't blame people for wanting to leave.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. Yeah, why do we need to talk to the vicar?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate.
Oh.
They're neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Okay. Where do I find
The
him?
mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing.
Also, it looks like a church. Alright, we'll stop
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways. I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Who you? Oh, resident? Okay.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
You got some fancy clothes, dude.
I don't have time for this.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
Pick it up. Just, it's not stealing? Okay. There's a skull there, Jesus. Oh, damn it. What was the OSI vial? Tastes like enlightenment. This might look nice on your crew rooms on the unreliable. Okay, so some of these things are just like ship decorations.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Just walk into that bench.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Yeah, how do you know I'm an
I've never
outsider?
seen you before. And there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy. Like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Her pupils aren't round. They're kind of like diamonds. It's weird. You must be right, Parvati. I don't know hardly any numbers, and I do just fine.
Ah, excuse me. I'm suddenly experiencing quite an amazing headache.
Yeah, what's your spiritual advice?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Seriously? That's what you're selling here?
Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking.
Let's get back on track. Yeah, it's tiresome.
Just a moment. If you're going to be walking around outside, make sure you're well prepared. Unless you don't care for your life.
I can handle myself better than a vicar.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome, what kind of weirdness you all into around here?
What? You seem the perfect type to go blindly into the wild on a suicidal quest.
Yay, suicidal quest!
I'm looking for a journal, a handwritten book, with the name M. Bokonu on the cover. I'll pay you to find it.
Okay. Yeah, tell me about the book.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I want to ask the other stuff.
That's understandable. If you change your mind, let me know. I have a regular service at noon on Wednesdays, if you're interested.
I don't even know what day it is. Damn it. I can only say I will look for it. Alright.
Do, and you'll have my undying gratitude.
I'm expecting a reward.
Of course. Any progress on that matter we discussed?
I didn't even leave.
Please get it.
Yeah. That's something I wanted to ask, though.
What would you like to discuss?
Vampire body.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Can Parvati get that treated by a sawbones?
I see today we'll be conversing without metaphors. I'd guess her condition is incurable. It's unlikely to be fatal, but she may feel more heartache than most.
Could you maybe stop talking about me like I'm some kind of weird bug?
What do you think about their group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
What do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Yeah, is that possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Seem pretty concerned about that book. Care to tell me why?
A religious text deemed heretical by the OSI is an unsafe object at large. Though I understand why a collector would desire to possess such a rare book. Because I'm also a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. Appreciation of the written word outside monthly periodicals is virtually unknown here.
Alright. Can we talk now?
Where are we headed?
Something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Yeah. Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Oh, this is so much more true, but I want to do the dumb thing. I reckon nobody wanted to live in a gunked up universe.
I reckon we already do, and we ain't got no choice in the matter. So maybe somebody ought to take a rag to it.